B final last year, and then now this. I mean, that's pretty good rise for you this year. What was it that worked so well this morning?
Well, actually, I B final 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago. Okay.
And last year I got like 29.
Okay.
But this morning, honestly, like I didn't expect to go best time. It's really hard to taper for like your conference meet and then taper again for NCAAs. So I was just trying to go a 58, and I totally surprised myself going best time.
And just what was it like going into the final with the second seed?
Obviously, there's a lot of internal pressure. I was honestly going either top 3 or best time, and I tied my lifetime best, so I can't really be disappointed.
All right, and I mean, lots of teams here have lots and lots of people here. What is it like being on such a
high caliber?
Well, just such a small team. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, what is it like just being here solo rather than with 20 people or something?
I mean, I obviously have team envy when I go to like the hotel and see like huge teams and like almost a whole roster full. But I'm just really proud to be able to represent like a mid-major school at this type of level. Only a few girls from the MAC were able to make it, and I'm just really happy that I got to represent like my fellow mid-major student athletes.
In that same vein, I think you're the first person to ever or first female at least to A final from Eastern Michigan.
Yes.
In NCAAs.
Yeah.
What was that like?
There's a swim or USA swimming tweet or something that I saw before going to the meet, so I was like, oh geez, lots of pressure. But going in, I just knew I needed to swim my own race. My coach told me like a couple weeks before NCAAs that you're going to be next to Lily King, don't be intimidated. And so I just went and swam my own race, and I was really proud of how I did.
Was it hard to not be intimidated?
Yes, especially prelims was fine. I didn't really no offense, look at her or really care that she was there. But sitting in the reading room with 8 other girls who are on my same level, all fighting for first place, it's a lot of tension, and it was scary.
So you said you didn't expect to go a best time today, but I mean, did you, at least at conference, like, do you feel like this season has gone really well? Did you kind of expect to go best time at some point?
This season I'm so thankful for, because last season I just had a little bit of a hiccup year. I did so well my freshman year, and going into this year, or last year, I had a lot of internal pressures. So I put way too much pressure on myself and didn't have the year I wanted. So going into this year, I knew I had to make a lot of changes. If I wanted to be successful, I didn't want to be a one-hit wonder. So I was totally shocked at Max going to 58. My dad was crying. He was more surprised than I was. So I was very proud, and I'm just really happy that I got to the level I've been training at.
What are some of those changes that you made?
This is my first summer training long course. I've never swam long course before, so I trained a little bit of long course this summer, and I hit the weights a lot harder. And I also realized that I didn't have the best pull-outs, and that's what I was getting beat on. So those are the big changes.
At what point did you realize something like this was possible this year?
At the MAC meet. I went at 58.8 in prelims at the MAC meet, just kind of doing my own thing, not focusing on anybody else. And then at finals of the MAC meet, I went at 58 again, and I was like, whew, something big can happen. And going into NCAAs, I was seeded 4th, and I ended up getting 4th, so I can't be too, upset about that.
Cool. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Delaney.